What's good, YouTube? It's your boy NIQUE&KING. I hope each and every one of you guys is having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today, man. So today is Sunday, guys. So I've been in Houston 5 days today. I have to say, man, people ask me, Damien, do you miss being in Indiana? Actually, guys, no, I don't. So I want to start the video off guys, by saying, first and foremost, I appreciate all of you new subscribers and all of the loyal subscribers that's been there for me during this journey since day one, man. I am so grateful. And I see that all of the wonderful positive comments that's coming, and I really appreciate it. This lighting, guys, whew, I don't know if I got too much light. Anyway, I hope it's not too blinding for you guys. If not, I'll turn the heat down on the lights the next time. I don't want to keep getting up throughout the video making adjustments, which I should have did before the video, so that's my fault, and I do apologize. People have asked me in the comments like, hey Damien, so I feel so bad for your son Darian because he's in Indiana and you're in Houston. Well, guys, here's the thing right here. Even though I'm in Houston and my son is in Indiana, it doesn't really make me less of a dad. I have kids. I have a son in Mississippi. Actually, my daughter just moved to Houston recently. Here's the thing right here. As far as Darian, I was getting Darian once every 2 or 3 weeks, and that doesn't change just because I live in Houston. I'll still be flying back and forth, whether I make a 2-hour and 15-minute flight to Indiana every couple weeks, or whether I drive 15 to 17 hours every 2 to 3 weeks to go see my son, which I wouldn't mind driving, but I can fly because I left one of my vehicles in Indiana to where, Dee's coming back from the store now, so that's her coming through the door. So I did leave one of my vehicles back in Indiana, so that way I'm able to navigate back and forth from Houston to Indiana as needed, basically. So nothing really would change as far as Darian, and me and Darian spending quality time together. We'll still be doing our fishing, but we'll still be doing our fishing videos. The only thing that's changed is I moved to Houston. Other than that, I'm still Damien. So hope that answered the questions of a lot of people who was asking questions about Darian's situation as far as my 11-year-old son. That doesn't make me any less of a dad. He still benefits from me whether I'm there or whether I'm here. Actually, guys, Darian is extremely excited that I'm here in Houston. Why? Because it gives him a chance to see the other part of the world, as far as like being out of Fort Wayne, going fishing all the time, seeing the same stuff. It gives him a chance to see life at a different angle. So one of my only regrets that I have when I left Indiana was my oldest brother. I never mentioned his name in the video, and I never will, to protect his privacy. But one of my only regrets is that I didn't stop and see my oldest brother before I left, because my oldest brother has been there for me, man. Just extremely crazy, man. I needed somebody to talk to, somebody just go talk to something serious about my oldest brother, man. He was always there for me, no matter what, whether he was on top of a building, or whether he was at church, or whether he was just laying down and just relaxing. He would stop what he's doing and always, open his door for me to come in and sit down and talk. So I do feel some type of guilt by not stopping and seeing my oldest brother before I left, but I will be seeing him real soon. So this video basically is about a lot of people asking about that I quit my job, how did I do it, how did it make me feel that I started a new job, career. This is the thing, guys. I want to start off by saying, when I moved out of Indiana, I told no one. I left and the reason why I made a move like that is because last year I wanted to move down to Houston and try to start a whole new fresh beginning. But when I started going around to people, telling them certain things, they were discouraging, like, oh no, that's not a good move to make. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, and it's not a good idea, and this and that. But mind you, guys, I was living in my same apartment for 2 years. Didn't have any visitors at all. No visitors. I might have had 1 or 2 visits in the 2 years I was there. I was always going to see people. Nobody never came over to visit me. But then when I left, all of a sudden it was like people wonder, oh, why did you leave? Why? It's like, wait a minute now, but you guys, I was like 10 minutes from you. You never come over by to see me. So it's like, I just felt this time not to let anybody tell me. I decided this time not to tell anyone I was leaving because I wasn't going to let people's opinions, you know, blind my vision of moving forward. And sometimes people can blind you by having their opinions about how they feel about you or what they think of you. But I'm like 49 years old, and I think I'm way past needing permission or having to tell people every move that I make, because don't no one call me and tell me the moves that they're making before they make them. So I decided to just move in silence, and that's what I did. I packed my stuff up one day, I loaded up, and I moved. Now, as far as my job, yes, I did quit the job after 14 years almost, but I did it at vacation time. So I did it in a respectable way. You know, 2 weeks notice, and I'm eligible for my 2 weeks vacation right now. Now, before I left Indiana, no, I did not have a job set up down here in Houston before I got here, but I wasn't really worried about it at all. Trust me, I wasn't worried about it. I was going to be okay no matter what. But the day after I turned my 2 week notice in to my employer, they were actually shocked and surprised, like, what the heck? Because when I turned the 2 week notice in, it was actually the last day of before we went on vacation shutdown. So everybody was shocked, HR, supervisors, I mean, everyone was like, what the? It was like, is this a joke? So they had me to put it in writing because they didn't really believe me. I said, okay, no problem. I need a pen and paper. And I wrote it down. I, Damian Cryer, quit. This is my 2 week notice on this date and blah, blah, blah. And the supervisor that I handed it to, and everybody was just like dumbfounded. So it happened so fast. So the day after I turned my 2 week notice in, sorry guys, I should have turned my phone off. The day after I turned in my 2 week notice, I was at the barber shop getting my hair cut, and I got a call from HR, and they were like, Damian, you really quit? I'm like, yes, I did. What the heck? What the heck? I'm like, hey, you know, guys, I got to do what I got to do. And so basically, while I was on the phone, they offered me a position at our company here in Houston, which I was shocked. I feel grateful. So I have that interview tomorrow lined up. So I supposed to went to the interview Thursday, but you know, we got here Wednesday night, so you have to unpack, and Houston is huge. You know, you have to, I mean, it's not like everything is 5 minutes away. Where I live at, I have to actually go into Houston, and going through Houston traffic is not a joke at all. So yes, now I do have a job lined up. But even if that does not work out for me, that's not why I came to Houston. So I'm not going to let that stop me from moving forward. Yes, it was a big move, and a lot of people are scared to make moves, and I was one of those people. Last year, I was one of those people. I kept saying, what am I doing still here in Indiana? And the only thing I can come up with of why I was still in Indiana was Darien. My job didn't keep me there. I would have never stayed in Indiana for a job. I don't care if I was there 50 years. It's not going to keep me there. I mean, I have to also ask myself, last year when I wanted to come to Houston, Texas, but I didn't come, and I stayed in Indiana, what changed from last year when I decided not to come to the current? Nothing changed at all. I was still in the same place, around the same people, doing the same thing. If you're going to change, you got to be in different places, around different people, doing different things, not in the same place, around the same people, doing the same thing. It doesn't make sense. There's a saying, if you hang around 8 broke people, you're going to be the 9th broke person. You hang around 8 rich people, there's a chance you could turn out to be the 9th rich person. You know, so, you know, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but I'm saying I'm where I'm at now, and I'm going to make the best of it, and I'm not going to dwell on it, and I'm very happy. Like I said, this is my 5th day here. I'm getting out now. I'm not meeting new people because that's not what I'm really here for. I'm here for something totally, my mind is focused on something totally different right now. But I am getting out and starting to learn different places. Like the day after we got here, I took a 3-hour drive from here to Louisiana. to handle some business up in Louisiana. I was there for like 45 minutes, and I jumped back and drove back to Houston. Another 3 hours back to Houston the same day. So I'm starting to learn the traffic, how the traffic works, you know, and you have to be a good driver when you're down here, because if you're not a good driver, they will run your ass over. It's a wrap. But yeah, so that's what that's all about right there, you know, to answer some of the questions. Now, as far as like jobs down here, man, Houston has a lot of jobs. It's a lot of jobs out there in Houston. I mean, a lot. I mean, everywhere you go, there's road construction after road construction. So if you can handle the heat in Houston, you'll be just fine. So I'm actually shocked that you know, I'm just not really just coming here. I should have been here a long time ago. Now, getting the place fixed up. Me and D. Lowry will be doing a home tour later on today. So the next video that you guys will see will be a home tour video coming from us. We're not going to show you guys everything because we've only been here for 5 days. So we're not going to show you guys boxes that's not popped, that's not unpacked. We'll just do like the basic stuff, you know, the stuff that we kind of got ready already. Again, we've only been here for 4 or 5 days. And I think for the time that we've been here, we did really good, man. Really amazing, you know, with getting everything together. We finally had our first breakfast. Good morning. You want to say good morning, D? She said, nah, she ain't trying to speak right now. You know how it is when you first get up. But, so we've been getting around, man. D, she's adjusted really good, really well, man. Now, actually, you guys probably don't know, this isn't my first time in Texas. 1993, after my daughter was born, my daughter Margaret, my only daughter, me and her mom had actually moved to Dallas, Texas, Amberton Parkway Apartments, North Dallas. And I used to work at a restaurant. It was called Sonic. And that restaurant, there's someone here too in Houston. I used to work at that restaurant, Sonic. I was like the grill cook, making the burgers and the fries and stuff. So that was back in the 90s, before a lot of you guys was even spit out, before y'all was even born. But yeah, so this is, you know, this isn't my first time living in Texas. This will probably be my longest duration of living in Texas. I won't say that I'll never move back to Indiana, but right now it's definitely not on my forecast to move back, because there are so many opportunities here, guys. When you take a chance and get out there and see the opportunities that's available for you, man, it's just mind-blowing. So I don't think I'll be moving back to Indiana too soon. And as far as what I was saying, we're working on the apartment, and we're going to be getting Darian down here real soon. But as far as me, I'll be flying back to Indiana in another week or so. I'll be there for maybe 4 days. Because before I start a job and start working something consistency, I want to at least go spend 3 or 4 days with Darian straight. And I'll go visit him. And then after I come back, a few weeks after that, we should have made more progress on the apartment. Got bunk beds and stuff like that. And then we'll be able to fly Darian down. Well, I'll have to go fly to Indiana because he's haven't flown before. Not when I'm flying by myself. And he'll fly back with me. Or I'll just drive to Indiana and get his little behind and bring him right on down here for a week or so. Because that won't be no 2 or 3 day visit. It has to be a week because it's a long drive. Pretty much a whole day on the road. You're not going to just get on the highway and drive 17 hours straight. Never is anybody going to do that. Unless you're a truck driver who got a restroom on his truck, or a porta potty or something like that. But, you know, we ain't putting no porta potties in that Mustang. That ain't finna happen. Absolutely not. So that's just a little part of, guys, what's going on, to answer some of the questions. Again, I know a lot of you guys were just as shocked. Some of you guys aren't as shocked because y'all knew I was flying to Hawaii. I was flying back and forth to Houston. It went from flying to Houston like once every 2 or 3 months to every 2 months to every month. And then all of a sudden I was flying to Houston once a week. So on the weekends for like 1 day or 2 days. So it was like a lot of money burnt up in plane tickets. Y'all know those plane tickets, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, you know, round trip tickets, depending on if you get the ticket ahead of time. If you purchase your plane tickets like weeks or months earlier, you're gonna almost pay next to nothing. If you wait to the last moment, boy, that's a whole mortgage payment. So it was actually better to just plant my seed right here in Houston and already establish myself. So I think that it's going to be great, man. And I mean, every step of the way, we're going to be bringing you guys along with us on this long journey. It's going to be amazing. And I'm going to keep you guys posted on everything that's going on, man, because y'all are my loyal subscribers, man. And I do love you guys, man. I do. I love how y'all engage with me and interact. Y'all comment all the time with every video. You know, I remember starting this YouTube journey, man. You know, not jumping off tracks, but I remember starting this YouTube journey, man. And it was like, people were like, who the hell are you? You know, sit your old ass down. Who the hell are you? You know, get your butt off YouTube, you know. And there was a lot of just negative, nasty comments. But now, when I look back at things, you know, and I see all the wonderful comments that everybody say, people take time and comment in the videos, in every single video. I mean, they stop what they're doing during their busy day, regardless what it is, and they just stop and comment. That, to me, is something great, and I'm honored. So we have seen it change from, you know, like a lot of bad comments to good comments, because, you know, and the reason why I'm saying that, the point that I'm trying to drive home, is that no matter what you're trying to do in life, whatever goals that you're trying to accomplish in life, regardless what people say about you negative, you know, bad, bashing you, don't never stop, don't never give up, continue to try to move forward, push. Don't ever let nobody stop you from following your dreams. And that's exactly what I did when I started listening to people last year. When they said, don't move to Houston, don't do this, oh, you know, don't let, because if you never take the chance, you're gonna be one of those persons sitting there like this, wondering, what if I would have took that chance? You know, what if I would have decided I'm not going to listen to you today? What if I just decide I'm going to just do what I'm going to do? Don't be that person that I was last year, because right now I'm a whole entire year behind my goal because I waited. For what? You know, so all I'm saying is don't ever let nobody stop you from moving forward. Anyway, guys, you is going to get that home tour later on today. You got my word on that. I think we got a cooking video in the chamber, guys. We got a cooking video in the chamber. I was meaning to tell you. Yes, we have a cooking video in the chamber for later on this evening or this afternoon. So I'm not for sure what it is, but I'm sure that it's gonna be nice. I mean, it'll be like this morning was our first breakfast here in the apartment since we've been here. So I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, I'm very excited about the home tour. I mean the cooking video today. Sorry about that, guys. I got lost off track. But yeah, man, so I'm looking for my shout out for today. I wasn't gonna do a shout out with this because this is not like a vlog video. This is just like a story time for you guys. But I still feel that it's very important to still give a shout out. So today's shout out is going to Deshaun Clay. Deshaun Clay, you have just been shouted out. Congratulations. Love you. Thank you for always being supportive and always commenting on every video that we post, man. Now, just because you guys didn't get shouted out in this video, don't mean that you will not get shouted out in the next video. Keep your post notifications on, because everybody has a chance. And again, there will be shots out in every video, man. But anyway, I love you guys, man. Leave me a comment after the video, man. Again, I thank all you wonderful people who recently joined the channel and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of my loyal subscribers that's been there. I mean, it's crazy, since day one. Even though sometimes I see some of my subscribers that's been there since day one, they don't always comment on every video that I post. It's always amazing to see that they, you know, every once in a while I see them comment and I'm like, wow, they're still here. You know, they didn't forget about me. You know, and I know it's a lot of competition out there in the YouTube world. It could be, you know, there's thousands of other channels to watch that's more entertaining and more fun and stuff like that. But it's always good to, you know, still have my subscribers here to support me, man. But anyway, I won't drag this out because I know y'all probably are like, absolutely not. But I love you guys, man, and I'm finna get my day started, man. I gotta get ready clean up a little bit for this home tour. No, by the way, guys, we could not do an empty house tour because when we got here, we went from 0 to 10. It was so freaking hot out there that I had pressure on me to get that Penske truck back in that car dolly. So I had a lot of pressure on me. So that's what that was about. But anyway, guys, I'll let you know further what's going on later on. But we're gonna go ahead and get everything geared up for this home tour for you guys. So it will not be an empty home tour. We actually got the apartment full. We had to move aggressively to get everything done. But I love you guys, man. Now, my email is black_dac2@yahoo.com. Also, guys, as far as the email, I've been getting a lot of emails, guys, but I have not been receiving those emails. I had something going on with my server where I wasn't getting all of my emails until late. So I'm sorry if I have not responded. My deepest apologies for that, because I get my email and probably like, why the hell doesn't he respond to his emails? It's not like that, guys. It's a server issue. And then us also moving like we move, man, it's been so hard to just sit down and just kind of thumb through stuff, you know, and respond, because it's been, like I said, from 0 to 10. Now, as of yesterday, Saturday, again, today is Sunday. Actually, today is Sunday, August 4th. So as of yesterday, everything is finally done. We're finally settled in. No more 0 to 10. We're back living normal lives without all the rushing. So I'll have more time to bring you guys more content, and I know Dee's ready to do some bangers. So and so am I, because it's some payback things that's got to take place real quick, guys. Anyway, I love you guys, man. I'm Damian Pryor. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.